الحياة شوقا إلى المولى أتاي أسلمت روحي للإله.
Assalamu alaikum, my name's Hamza Mayat, previously known as Darren Mayat. I'm 40 years old, I live in London. I embraced Islam when I was 27 years of age. That was basically my life. I would go watching football, fighting, stealing and work at McDonald's.
أنت سمعت آيات تأثرت بها، ما هي الآية التي أثرت على قلب حمزة قبل الإسلام؟
The first time I heard any Quran was when I was working in a shop in Manchester, and my boss, my friend's sister came to visit him, and she was trying to give me dawah about Islam.
Your brother Faisal.
My brother Faisal, yes. She was trying to give me dawah about Islam, and to be honest with you, I wasn't interested in listening at that time. I was young. I wasn't really bothered about God telling me to do anything. So I was a little bit cocky, and I was a little bit trying to be a bit smart. So I said to her, look, you think I'm going to hellfire, isn't it, if I don't become a Muslim? She goes, yes, I believe that. I says, okay. So, well, so what? I says, when you go to fire and, you know, your skin burns, it becomes numb, it becomes desensitized and you don't feel the pain. So I'll taste the fire once and then finished.
Allah.
And she says, but Allah says, when your skin has burned and you think it can burn no more, we will give you a new skin. So when I started to read, and I read the book by Yusuf al-Qaradawi, Halal and Haram, then I started to realize how practical Islam is and how it applies to the 21st century like nothing else does. So it was after reading that I knew that Islam was a practical, beautiful way to live your life. And even then I adopted most of the practices in my life. You know, I've never been really a racist anyway, to be honest with you. I stopped drinking alcohol because of that. Even before becoming a Muslim, I stopped drinking alcohol. And the amazing thing was, one Christmas, I was working in a pub on Christmas Eve, and I had stopped drinking alcohol. So I was working behind the bar. These people are like animals. I'm not joking, they're animals.
Allahu Akbar.
And that was one experience. I said, SubhanAllah, alhamdulillah, I stopped drinking alcohol. My business was finance, riba, yeah? Dealing in interest, loans, mortgages, and things like that. And I knew if I became Muslim, I'm going to lose my income. I'm going to lose my job. I'm not going to have it's going to finish. Then after that, I go on to a business call to go and see a finance client about, the car finance. Sorry, about a loan or mortgage it was. And I'm driving my car, and it's raining really heavily. And I didn't realize that they'd cordoned off the fast lane. And then I'm like, into these cones scattering everywhere, and I skidded to a stop. And I was sat there in my car, rain pouring on my car, and I'm saying, I could have died right now.
علم حمزة أنه لو مات سيفقد كل متع الدنيا، فلماذا لا يفقدهم الآن لأجل الإسلام؟
It was only later when I was convinced the Quran was the word of Allah that I seen that verse in there that I would think, oh, subhanallah. Back then she wasn't just giving me her words, she was giving me Allah's words. Because the main reason I embraced Islam, and this is the main reason, this is the honest reason, I didn't want to burn. Once I became convinced, once I had yaqeen for the nar, for the fire, subhanallah, I want to escape the fire. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? Subhanallah.